Why, hello there. We are back with another build, and this time it is for Titan again. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Titans. Now, with this build, before I actually go into it, there's two things you could do with this build. You don't have to use the Traveler's Chosen. You could either use the Traveler's Chosen, or you can use the Monte Carlo. I prefer the Monte Carlo, but the Traveler's Chosen is better, in my opinion. It's not as fun, because you're not spraying an auto rifle, you're using a sidearm, which I think are dinky, but you could use either one. They're both really good, and they both pair really well with Heart of Inmost Light. Now, before I actually get into today's video, I just want to say real quick, if you enjoy this video, or if you like it, or if it's helpful in any way, please consider subscribing, and you could always choose to unsubscribe if you don't like my content afterwards. Alright, with that out of the way, let's continue. So, Traveler's Chosen, Monte Carlo, Heart of Inmost Light. Basically, the main purpose of this build is to spam our abilities as much as we possibly can, while at the same time shredding all the enemies in our path with our weapons that we currently have. So your weapons do matter a bit, but not too much as your abilities matter. So in terms of subclass, we are using Stasis, Behemoth, and we are using Cryoclasm for our stasis aspect, which lets us slide into which lets us slide into crystals, shattering them in nearby frozen targets. Now with this, we are using Glacier Grenade, so we're getting into the walls that we need to use our slide, and we are also using Whisper of Shards. Shattering a stasis crystal temporarily boosts your grenade recharge rate. Shattering additional stasis crystals increases the duration of this benefit. So, key part of our build, alongside our Traveler's Chosen and Monte Carlo, this will help us get our grenade back very fast. And that is pretty much it in terms of the stasis tree. If you couldn't tell already, this build is basically cooldown recharge rate on crack. It's we have the Traveler's Chosen, Monte Carlo, Heart of Inmost Light, as well as the Whisper of Shards. Now, if you didn't know already, let me just read off what Heart of Inmost Light does before we go any further. Overflowing Light. Using an ability, grenade, melee, or barricade, empowers the other two abilities. Empowered means abilities have faster regen, melees and grenades do more damage, and barricades have more hit points. So this will help us keep our abilities on a constant rotation, and to secure the constant rotation, the Traveler's Chosen and Monte Carlo will help us keep that. So what the Traveler's Chosen does is Final Blows grants stacks. Holding R refreshes the abilities, and the more stacks you have with the Traveler's Chosen, the more energy you will get for your melee, grenade, and class ability. And what Monte Carlo does is dealing damage with this weapon reduces your melee cooldown and grants a chance to fully charge your melee ability with each kill. This gets your melee back insanely fast. Plus her cooldown reduction, easy melee ability. Now in terms of secondary and your heavy, you can use what you want. You could use a shotgun or maybe a sniper or fusion, whatever you want with Demolitionist, just to get your grenade back that much faster. But I actually don't feel like using that. I wanted to use my 7 Sarah shotgun a little bit because I haven't used it in quite a while and I haven't been using it all that much. And for my heavy, I'm using this nice thermal erosion. If you don't have this, I would consider getting it. And I do in fact have Demolitionist on this bad boy. And I would try to get Demolitionist on it. If you can't, no worries. Just try to get a heavy that's good at shredding bosses. By the way, this thermal erosion, not ideal in any way. I personally don't like this roll, but that's besides the point. In terms of stats, I got a lot of discipline and more strength than I thought I would have. And I wish I had more resilience, but I have 42 mobility, 52 resilience, 38 recovery, 87 discipline, 38 intellect, and 66 strength. So stats, in terms of stats, I would consider using discipline and strength as well as resilience. These three character stats will help you get your abilities back that much faster. And remember, this whole build is about recharge rate. Now for mods, we just have a bunch of discipline increases. And I'm still not at 100. But KDA players can't have 100 discipline. For the mods that I'm using in terms of Charge of Light situations, I am going to be using Heavy Handed. Now what Heavy Handed does is while Charge of Light, regain half your melee energy when you use a charged melee ability, consuming 1 stack of Charge with Light. Now remember, if you want to use the secondary perk with this, you gotta use Momentum Transfer, but you don't have to. That's up to you. I am, because causing damage with your grenade reduces your melee cooldown with Momentum Transfer. I like that, so I'm going to use it. And to get those Charge of Light stacks, I am using Taking Charge, getting an Orb of Light as you become Charge of Light, using Quick Charge, using your shotgun or getting rapid shotgun kills, 2 or 3 would do the trick, will help you become Charged of Light, and Charged Harvester. When you are not currently Charged of Light, any kill or assist has a small cumulative chance to cause you to become Charged of Light. And yeah, that's all my Charge of Light stuff. That's what I'm using to get Charge of Light and what I'm using my Charge of Light for. Now the other mods that I'm using are, one, I already mentioned Momentum Transfer. The causing damage with grenade helps me get my melee back. I'm using Perpetuation, reduces class ability cooldown when using your class ability. I'm using, wait, hold on. That's all I'm using. I'm using Perpetuation because I don't have enough for What did I do? And we are also using Radiant Light, just to give us that extra strength increase, which gives us plus 20 when we're using a secondary arc mod. It's very helpful and is pretty nice to just have. And yeah, that's the build. That's gonna sum up everything. If you have any questions or concerns about the build, or I don't know, you just want to have a discussion or just say something in chat, not chat, say something in the comment section, then by all means, I'm more than happy to reply to all comments. And yeah, that's all I got. I will see you in the next video. Oh, also, I have a video coming out with these bad boys, Icefall Mantle. I'm going to be using them in Crucible. It cracks me up just thinking about it. I'm gonna be using this sweet business, so I'm just gonna be oh, what's wrong with me? Okay, now I'm done. I will see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah. Peace.